New York and on the new Hot 97 app. Ebro in the morning on Hot 97.
Ebro in the morning, Laura Styles and Afro B on the program. Getting ready for On the Reggae and Soca Tip, and shout to Africa too, man.
Shout out to Africa,
it goes down on Friday. Presented by Red Stripe. Get those tickets while they last at Ticketmaster. We don't even have any more to give away, bro. We appreciate you coming through, man.
Thanks for having me, man.
So is this your first Labor Day weekend in New York City?
Yes, it is.
So you have no idea what to expect?
No, but I heard it's similar to Notting Hill Carnival, so.
Right, and for the audience that's watching this that doesn't know about Notting Hill Carnival, it's a Caribbean Carnival festival in what part of London?
Central-ish. Central London, yeah.
Central. So it's not in one of the ends.
No, not really, no.
It's not.
Well, more West London, actually.
More west.
Yeah.
See, here, they do it in Brooklyn.
That's my
on
favorite.
Eastern Parkway, which would be the equivalent of them doing it right outside of South London.
Okay, yeah. Brooklyn's my favorite place.
So it got a little, the hood is mixed in with the suburbs, but Brooklyn's a lot different now, but
I heard.
it gets crazy. It gets
but it's
crazy.
fun. It's
Yeah,
so much
I love
fun.
Brooklyn, man.
Mostly good crazy until the sun goes down.
Then it gets real. It's the real Brooklyn.
Nah, it's real. It's still real. But see,
It's
here
always
go
real.
the deal, though. This is the deal. And they probably do this in London, too, and everywhere else on the globe. The neighborhood is the neighborhood. It's always the neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
And then a big party happens, and they blame the big party on shit that already goes on in the neighborhood all the time anyway.
Yeah, it gets like that. But
Which is bullshit.
Brooklyn's my favorite place, though.
Of course.
In New York, 100%.
Good food? You got some good
Yeah,
food?
good food, Caribbean food. Soul food, 100%.
Now, just backstory. I've met you several times, so I know. But for the audience that may not have seen conversations with you, your name is Afro B.
Afro B, yes.
Afrobeats is the popular umbrella music genre of music coming out of Africa.
Well, coming out of Ghana and Nigeria.
Not Ghana and Nigeria,
Yeah, because
specifically.
different parts of Africa have their own sounds.
Different sounds, right?
Yeah, so that's why I call my thing Afro Wave, because I do sounds from like the French side. You might hear some
Because you're people from the Ivory Coast,
Ivory
which is
Coast,
French.
exactly. So I
Côte
incorporate-
d'Ivory.
Yeah, Côte d'Ivoire.
Côte d'Ivoire.
So I incorporate different sounds. So it's like calling it Afrobeats isn't the right representation
Of
you know
all
what I'm
of
saying.
it.
Yeah,
Of all of it.
Exactly.
So now, as we learn all of these new genre titles, right? All of it for many of us North Americans flows right nicely with Caribbean music, which has roots in Africa also, right? And other sounds. You named yourself Afro B though, because you're a DJ, right? So what's the
Exactly.
history on that?
So I always played African music from the jump. So 10 years ago, I was just playing African music in a predominantly Caribbean club. So that's where I built my name. I had a residency there, playing week in, week out, and that's how I built my name. So I was just known as the guy that was always
Wait, this
pushing.
was in London?
Yeah, London.
Okay, in London.
So in a club called NW10, hood as hell, boy. I was just there every week, just pushing the genre, throwing parties for like under 18s and stuff. And then, I was just like the guy that's bringing all the Africans together. And the more I played, the Caribbean started to warm up towards the genre. And
Same thing happened out here in New York, too.
Pretty much.
But back then, like artists were singing in their native tongue, so it was hard for people to connect.
Yeah,
Because
now
they
they
didn't
sprinkle in
understand.
some English so we could all keep up.
Yeah, so now there's a lot more English. The tempo is similar to like the Caribbean and reggaeton vibes, so it's easier for DJs to mix and match.
So at what point did you decide, like, oh, I actually want to make music and become an artist?
I started off playing keys in church, so I've always been musical. I listen to like all types of genres. So it was like 5 years ago, a producer sent me a beat that I was meant to put in a DJ mix. Instead of that, I was like, you know what? Let me lace the thing, you know what I'm saying? And then jumped on it.
So when you first dropped it, though, did you do it kind of like just in your sets and you just started sprinkling
Yeah.
in?
So I had a radio show.
Okay.
And I was always DJing in clubs. So I was just spinning my own stuff. And I had, I already had a fan base from the DJing.
Yeah,
so I was
got
just
you,
putting
got
it in
you.
my SoundCloud. SoundCloud was big back then. So I was getting crazy hits.
Yeah.
Putting my songs there, putting my songs in the DJ sets and the radio as well.
And
So
that's
it's
a
like-
perfect formula because then I'm sure like your other DJ friends kind of supported you and started helping
Exactly.
you.
So I had like a whole mailing list of all my DJ friends. So yeah, run my thing, you know what I'm saying? Then I'll just book them for a show or one of the parties I'll be throwing. And
That's
then,
smart. Yeah.
You know what I'm
Build
saying?
it from there.
Exactly.
So at this point, you got this. I mean, how high on the chart did Drogba, Joanna go?
I think 13 on the urban chart and the Billboard Airplay R&B and hip hop.
Got top 10?
Nearly 12, 13.
Right there.
Yeah,
Oh,
12.
so
But I'm happy
close.
with that though.
Oh, for sure. You had
I'm so
you had
happy
no
with that.
expectations.
Yeah, man. I'm happy with that. So yeah.
So now, do you become, like, do people just call you, like, and I know this is hard, right? Because originally you're a DJ.
Yeah.
Then you was like, fuck it, I'm going to make a couple of records. Yeah. Some shit that you was just putting out to keep forward in the culture ends up blowing up. And now the hit is so big, it's hard to follow up, I'm sure.
Like I'm album ready right now. So
really?
end of September is when I'm dropping an album, Afro
Okay.
B. But I don't, like, there's no pressure. I just have fun with the music, man.
Yeah.
I'm just happy. Like, Joanna ain't going anywhere anytime soon. It's starting to spread into the Caribbean now. So I took a trip there like a couple weeks ago. I'm going to take another trip in November.
Now, which country did you go to?
Jamaica.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
That was your
Jamaica
first time?
First time, man.
What? Yo, Shani, he went to Jamaica before you.
You beat me to it, bro.
Yo, that place is special. I went
Is it?
Uptown, Kingston,
All of that.
Ochi, Rio.
Were you in the hood?
Everywhere, man. I went to the
Everywhere.
real Jamaica, not the
Tourist Jamaica.
tourist Jamaica, man. 100%.
Jamaica's changed a lot over the last 10 years, in a good way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They got, they got new hotels in Kingston now.
Really?
Yeah, man.
They
got a new
gentrifying
hotel.
Jamaica?
Nah, it's still Jamaica. They just want some new shit. Why you can't get new shit, man?
I mean, you can. I just,
Yo, every time somebody try to get some new shit, oh, you gentrified. Nigga,
Yeah, I just
we
want
can't
them to
get
stay
that shit.
authentic.
Like,
Authentic.
it's
You
still
know,
Jamaica,
We
man.
want the
Yeah.
authenticity, you know what I'm saying?
It's Jamaica, man.
We don't want the colonizers coming in, you know what I'm saying? And
Yo, the
making
airport
everything
is
that-
named after a white president, Manly, man. They already had a white president for a
time,
long
man.
time.
It is what it is.
Yeah, and it was
Yeah.
colonized from the beginning. What are you saying?
Yeah, that's hard.
That's how they got there in the first place. It was some Brits who took them there.
I know, but I'm saying, you know.
What are you saying? What are you saying?
Oh
I'm
my
saying,
God.
but by the time I get there, I want it to still feel like Jamaica. You know
It's
what I'm
gonna
saying?
feel like
It's
that.
still
It's
Jamaica,
it's
bro.
gonna feel
It's
like
Jamaica.
It just
but
means you just gotta go soon.
soon, right? Yeah,
They
no, I'm
cut
gonna
go
go before the
business
year's
deals.
up.
They
Go,
got the
Shawnee.
toll road. You know what I mean? They got a new hotel.
All right, but it's still Jamrock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Don't play yourself and get caught in the wrong spot. Yo, Afro B,
Yes.
you got a new record, or I think you have a new record with Ashanti, right?
Ashanti, yeah. So that's a track that I was sitting on, and
That's her song or your song?
it's her song. Yeah. So there was a video of her vibes into Joanna.
Yeah.
And I reached out, and she said she wanted to cook something, and I had an idea. I was sitting on
You
set.
kept it all business, though.
Yeah, it's cool, man. And then she
You didn't
had
put you in, you know what I'm saying?
Huh?
You know what I mean? Get your bid in.
Ebro.
Well, listen, Ashanti's popping, man.
We're gonna need a studio
You know what I'm
session
saying?
first. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
man.
Yeah, she's cool though. She's very cool, down to earth, man.
Oh, no, she's the homie.
We connected, yeah. So she had to do a pretty little thing, and then, yeah, man, she put
Now,
that
are you
together.
writing records too? Like,
Yeah.
you write, you do it all.
Yeah, I do it
Produce
all, man.
everything.
Not produce though. I co-produce, but I don't know how to do the whole thing. So I'll be with my producer team, Salute, and then I'll just give like the directions of how I want it to sound.
And then you have Go Dance with Busy Signal.
Yes,
Busy, he's on that on the reggae and soca tip,
yes.
which is presented by Red Stripe. It goes down Friday in Brooklyn at the Amphitheater, Fort Amphitheater, Coney Island.
Yes.
So we'll see you there, man. It'll be a good
100%,
time.
man.
What's the story that I read that you were in the elevator with Jay-Z, but you didn't see
Oh
nothing?
my days. So I was in Tidal here. We had a quick meeting. I played them my album, and then I was pressing you guys say elevator, I say lift. So I pressed the lift to go down. This opens and I see Jay-Z. So I'm having like a shock moment. I'm thinking, what is this really happening? And I was like, yeah, come inside. And then I'm just inside now. I didn't say nothing to him. My heart was just beating. I was like, damn, it was like, get to the bottom, and then he gets off on his stuff, and then I get off.
You
I
didn't
was
say
like,
nothing?
Nah.
You
But
didn't
I'm gonna
say,
see
yo,
him
Hov,
again.
nice- he's a
I'm
regular guy,
I'm
man.
gonna see him again. I'm gonna see
Nah,
him.
he's a
But you know,
regular
there's
dude.
a time and place. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, you could have said, "Hey, Hov, man, I just want to introduce myself, man. My name's Afro B. I made that song's popular, Joanna, man. It's nice to meet you."
I know,
He'd have been like,
man,
"Yo,
but-
word, cool."
No,
And
you know what? It was
cool,
a
man.
shock. It was a shock.
Nah, I get it.
Yeah,
He's a
because I
superstar.
grew up listening to him like just to see. Even I saw DMX the other day in what's it, the
NYCFC.
and yeah, NYCFC. So that
Oh,
was-
it's the soccer game.
yeah.
the
So
football
these are
game.
people that I listen to on a regular basis. To just see
Wait,
them.
DMX was at a soccer game?
Yeah, man.
Wow.
Yo, man, shout out to X, man.
Yeah, man. It was looking good. Everything. So
He was into the game, or they was paying him to be there?
I'm not sure, but
He was just hanging out.
yeah, I was hanging out. They got us front row seats. They made us press a button that lets out the smoke before the game starts.
Oh, that's tight.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you was smoking blunts.
No.
The dog. I was like, nah, what's going on?
man. But yeah, I was happy to see him, 100%.
Yo, look, Afro B, he'll be at On the Reggae and Soca Tip
Yes.
Friday.
Friday.
How much time you got on stage, man?
I don't know, but I'm gonna do my Caribbean tracks, the Shape Nice with Vaz Cartel, the Busy Signal track, and obviously Joanna.
It's gonna be good.
Afro
It's a
dance
fun
island.
show. It's
Afro
a fun
dance
show.
hall.
Yeah, man.
Yo, that's ill too. A lot of people don't know how much dancehall is popular on the continent of Africa, but specifically the west coast of Africa too.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
everywhere.
But Afrobeat is playing a lot out in Jamaica
It's
as well.
both. You know, that's what I'm
yeah,
saying.
Yeah,
It's
So
both.
I was just, when I was around, I was just hearing Joanna and all the other tracks. I'm thinking, damn, like it's come a long way. So that's why I'm into like collabing with the Caribbean artists. And
No, it's important. We
just
gotta
bringing
build
two,
that bridge.
Yeah, two worlds together. There's more people.
And
need
even
to
you
do it.
collabing with Ashanti from New York and
Yeah,
other
yeah,
artists,
stuff
you know what I
like
mean?
that,
Like
yeah,
all
yeah.
that building that bridge is important, you know, especially the UK, New York, Miami, West Coast of Africa, all that, building that bridge. Look, Assassin was on Kendrick Lamar's album. You know what I'm saying? So that, you know, that's been there, been
Exactly.
building that.
So yeah, that's what I aim to do with this album as well. Just to build that bridge, connect the world together, unity, 100%.
Let's run that new joint with Ashanti, and then we play your hit, Joanna, too. Y'all give it up one time, Afro B.